Oh, yeah.
The bigger one goes to this one that I use all the time. So you just need a funnel. You don't need them for the one I use. So this, I always take 2 buckets in there.
And that one's bigger than the other one?
This one's a little, yes,
Oh,
it's a little
okay.
bit bigger. Yeah. It's still cold.
And the other machine is there, that one.
Yeah, the one that has, you can tell the difference because this steamer part
Yeah.
is hooked to this thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't use this one. This is the original one we had. It doesn't keep it warm.
Okay.
That one keeps it warm, but
How about that one?
that one we're still working on. We need the base for it. It's just like this one.
Okay, so-
But no, actually it's not. The base is like this.
Uh-huh.
But we're gonna get one of these that has this hook to it because it doesn't have the steamer piece. This doesn't it?
Oh, okay.
Just,
Yeah,
we'll
okay.
just stick with this for now.
Okay, good.
Okay, so we need distilled water for this. Put some in here. Yep. That's not enough. I usually at least do 1/4 to 1/2 for one treatment.
Should be a little in, if there's one in here.
Yeah, there should be one underneath there. So, one here, one underneath here. We haven't been really turning the heated bed on, just because I
Electricity.
take the chance of it blowing. Thank you. So yeah, what we were doing, I don't think the outlet right underneath there is not working right now.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
even
it's
think-
not.
But so normally we figured when we have the 2 going, if we had these plugged under the bed and then the steamer, that part plugged in the wall, and that's it, nothing else plugged in, it goes fine.
Okay.
I've done it where I plugged the heated blanket in. I'm like, oh, maybe on that wall, and it made it blow.
Yeah.
So like I'll unplug the bed itself once I get it to the right level, and I'll unplug the bed and just have this plugged in there, that plugged in there,
Okay.
just to be safe. All right, so take that over. Get them. It takes quite a while. You really should be able to get 2 treatments out of it if you fill it all the way. We'll have to stop part way, to check. You can see on there.
So is this what you're doing, like the 8 minutes?
Oh yeah,
It's so hard.
there's a lot. Once you get used to it, it's like easy.
So every time I see Meg getting ready, I get very, I'm like, oh my gosh, so much.
Sometimes, what's good about this one, I like, Julia likes the other one, I think just because she hasn't really used this. She's used to that, but this, you can fill and then just go plug in somewhere else and turn the heat on, and it'll stay warm. Whereas hers, you can only fill it and then you have to pretty much do the
Keep it
treatment
plugged in.
after or it's gonna be cold. So this one, you can keep it going all day if you go plug it in somewhere else, if you don't have the treatment for hours later, and it'll stay warm. So
How do you know when it's full?
I just keep checking. It takes quite a
How
while.
do you, where you?
So, yep, so right here. So it hasn't even gotten up to here yet.
Oh, okay.
So honestly, when it gets to here,
Uh-huh.
it's good. Like you would think, oh, halfway means one treatment, one. No, like there's so much underneath here. So if you get to like here, you're probably good for one treatment.
Okay, that's like 1/3 of the way. pretty
Which
much.
is actually, half of the way. It's just, I don't know, the way it,
Right.
but I always fill it all the way to the top because then you can empty it. And usually I have more than one, so.
Right.
But yeah, it takes a while. So,
Are they that popular?
what?
Are they that popular?
They're really popular.
Yeah.
I see them all over
Yeah.
TikTok and
People
everything.
love
Yeah.
them. They do. I mean, when do you get your scout and stuff? Like,
It looks
rug
amazing.
and-
Sound to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people really do like them, yeah. So, okay, so while that's going, fill this up. Now, another way, sometimes what I'll do, what I realized if you don't plug these in at the same, this is only used one time during the treatment. So you could technically just use this outlet, leave this unplugged the whole time, and then unplug that, you know, and then plug that in while you're doing this. It's just, this is like the math part of it. So that's a way to do it too. Like say, this is where it's happened, where this is out. So I'm like, okay, it's out, what am I gonna do? So I've used one and only, like I said, unplug it while there's times where I've had one out, get a cord, plugging it over there, this one blows, I go over there, plugging it over here. I'm just like, the first time it happened, I'm like, I'm horrible with that stuff, but then you just like improvise.
Yeah. So this heats up really quick.
Yeah, it does. It takes a few minutes.
What exactly is that for, this one?
So this piece hooks to there.
Okay,
Right before you do the mask part where you put the dome over, that heats up and it, you know, brings the steam.
Oh, that's
okay,
the steam.
that's the
Okay.
steam,
During the
okay.
time, that's, you know, the mask is being steamed and you put the dome over,
Okay,
you go and give them hand arm massage.
okay,
Yeah, and then, like I said, if you just use one outlet and unplug it and plug this back in, if you were just, if all of a sudden you're like, shit, none of these outlets work, you can.
unplug it and plug,
Just never have the two of these on one outlet at
Yeah.
the same time, they won't.
so that plugs in there, this plugs in there.
Yeah, but like I said, this isn't working right now
Yeah.
underneath, so you can run the cord. It's craziness. All right, let's bring this in here and show you all this stuff. Yeah, and you know what, that is another spot, because every time this happened recently, I've
I
had
imagine
in
a
here.
lot. Sure, they handle it.
They fall off, all right. So, let's go over this while this is filling. So we have shampoo, conditioner, these are shampoo, conditioner. Kids, we never use that. I gotta tell her, I hate this stuff. Pantene, and plus I think it looks tacky. It just smells perfumey. It's just a leave-in conditioner. But I like the more natural stuff. Like I like what she just got, like she put peppermint oil and a tea tree oil.
Oh, that's nice.
So like usually I'll do the tea tree oil when I start the treatment. And then, so in the beginning, did she just get more of those? She didn't. So normally we have, so you can use these. So when you start the treatment, you're gonna start with a scalp treatment. And you can do whatever you want really. It's not like it has to be an exact certain way. Another thing, these, when the hair's wet, they get caught in the hair. So this has happened where I'm like, oh my God, I remember when Nicola was here, we were cracking up. We'd be like making faces at each other with these weird things. But this will get stuck in the hair. So only time you can really use that, what I've been doing lately, because people like that.
Yeah.
So I start the treatment, I know, we're sitting here like, we were dying laughing. But so I'll start it with that, like, you don't even have to use it, but yeah. I mean, the hair's only dry in the very beginning, so I'll just
Some of the time you can.
start it and I'll use both of them or one just to kind of get them to relax. Actually, before you pick up anything, you're gonna put an eye mask on them. Like I used to wait till I did the dome, but it calms them down. It's a heated mask, open it up, we'll open it now. Put this on them, first thing you do. Or sorry, first thing you're probably gonna do is put your gloves on. Don't make the mistake that I did, and I didn't use gloves. My hands looked like they were 100. Like it was
They get all
doing,
shriveled up.
oh, it was
Oh, yeah.
awful.
Yeah.
So immediately put your gloves on, put this on them. Yeah, so this is a nice little warm steam mask, and plus, yeah, like I said, once you put this on them, they just don't talk, and it's just like, they're not watching everything you do.
Yeah.
And whatever. They heat right up as soon as you put them on, so this.
Oh, we just put it like on there.
Yeah. Do you want it right under? Yeah. And we'll just, yeah. time to start.
I know, somebody had to do it.
It's tough.
So,
Thanks for taking the sacrifice for all of us.
You know, Taking one for the team.
Taking one for the team.
no, this is good because you know what? I've never had anybody really even give me feedback. I don't know what feels good. You guys know you're massage therapists. I'm like, I think if you, I mean, they say they love it.
We always want to know what our massage feels like.
I know.
I know, I
Yeah.
know.
So, all right, let's see. You know,